in England. This first place we got now. We're staying right by it in London. And that's the Thames River, where they call it Thames, we would call it Thames. And there's a boat that goes out on the river. The harbor crew is like.
Three or four in these communities, huh?
It was a tour bus. Turning this around now, they're going out. There now you can see the tower. There's a dolphin, or dolphin and a lady. Doesn't look too great from here. It is there, the dolphin. She is there. Two boats, one going that way and one coming through. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to take a hotel we stayed in. Tower, Thistle's Tower. They told us it was a Tower of Thistle, so I don't know what it is. There's Carol. None of the part here. It comes down and it goes up to there. That's London's warship, Carol? Carol said that's, it says that's London's warship, the HMS Belfast. Girl.
Yeah.
I think it's a girl.
Walk to the flags.
Doing that with a fire.
Walk to the flags.
And then they're playing music.
Okay, keep walking. Have you got any with a little wooden bridgey thing? Yeah. You've got some flags there. You've got the...
I said, but this is the beginning of our trip to Scandinavian countries this year. And I got the whole bridge now. Yesterday I don't think I got the whole thing at the same time. That
to
is the Tower of
Selfridges, and
London
it
over
also
there.
goes past St Paul's Cathedral
Right there.
as well. So that's another place where a lot of people want to visit. To your 400 years.
Like a Ferris wheel, isn't it?
And then on the other side of the river, now you can see our Millennium Wheel. We'll see that later. We can have a look at that later. And also up at all, very, very slowly. Half an hour's ride.
Part of London. I think this is
So now over on your right hand side you have got the National Art Gallery, which is free. There's Nelson at the top of his column, the great sailor killed at the Battle of the last lot of soldiers. That's the end of the parade, and then you look at the little statue Eros. Theatres all around you on the right hand side, and as we gather up here, we're going up Regent Street. This won't mean too much, but we're going up the map. We're going northwards along here, and behind all the buildings on the right is Carnaby Street, which was so famous in the swinging 60s when Mary Quant was selling her hot pants and mini skirts and the Beatles were cutting their first records. So you'll see along here on the right there are signs saying Carnaby Street, which is still very famous. It's not as exciting as it used to be. It's sort of dulled down quite a bit now, but it was one of the most functional parts of London for young people years ago. So we're going up the shopping area, parallel to this street.
A double-decker bus coming towards us.
Okay, now we're just continuing up here.
On the side of the building.
And Marks and Spencer ahead of you on the right is the largest of all the chain store for clothes. Many of my clothes come from Marks and Spencer. He is looking very nonchalant. On your left, number 20, that was his headquarters, and an eagle on the top of it, next to you, in the garden. Now that is very important because that's what we are now missing, apart from the townhouses. And these people wore the powdered wig, the rouge. You see the chandeliers and the lights inside. And then another house behind the scaffolding on the right, that was the Duke of Wellington's house, and where he died in 1852. He fought and won the Battle of Waterloo, of course. That's what he's remembered for. He had a marvellous collection of paintings and works of art, and he left the house and all the collection to the next. Ahead of you, and there is David. He's got his back view to us. You see, he used to face the other way round, but they found that the traffic became somewhat erratic, so we're now driving in much safer circumstances. Don't you think that is gorgeous? They have just spent £13 million on Mrs. Brown, because he was another person, the only person who could really do anything with her. Him and Disraeli, they were the two who had control over the Queen, because she had a great deal of respect for them. And
Prince Albert's Memorial. I didn't say that before. 24 karat gold, what is it covered with? 15 million pounds, I think they spent.
We've got the servants' quarters down there, and up on the top floor where it was cold or hot under the roof. Now we're going to turn left here. Now Prince held in the gardens behind us, and it was called the Great Exhibition. All right hand side you've got Patisserie Valerie, next to Sketchley's the dry cleaners and Super Snaps. That's a lovely little coffee shop. Forget your cholesterol, ladies, you're on holiday and they have lovely cream cakes in there. Bunch of Grapes on your right, a very nice pub for lunch. Keep looking on your right and you've got a lovely little shop with a maroon shop on the corner. This is Mulberry's and the Reject China shop. That's a lovely little shopping street to explore for coffee shops and restaurants, etc. McDonald's on your right if you really can't resist. And then banks are not open today, but you've got money change places, and I'll show you further up here. On your right hand side, look up, can you see, this is Harrods. Look on the wall, on the corner, you can see the Queen's coat of arms at the top, Prince Philip, and then there's a space, and then the Queen Mum. She's going to be 100 on the 4th of August. So you'll see her today. But look, she's the one I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, she's a trooper and we're very fond of her. Now look back at this next corner, if we can go slowly, Ian. Look at the one second from the bottom. It's the Queen Mother. To your left, theatres to your right, theatres ahead of you, cinemas, restaurants. Let's go down ahead of us, Ian, and just have a quick look. No, down to Fawcett, and then do a right and come back again.
St. James's Palace, where Prince Charles lived.
They all moved here and extended it and made it. This is still the palace. And that's the one
some of the guard. This is the Queen's birthday celebration. And the whole street, all the streets were lined with the British flag. And you can see it.
Charlotte, North Carolina. We couldn't get in there because the airport was closed because of the weather.
Red on there.
We got more guards than our president does.
I don't know who these all are.
I don't either.
But
But I got to take a picture of one of them cars.
William must have been
I'm taking it, Carol. Back just a little bit so I can get this video. Kettle drums on. This is the Queen.
Later on you'll see people paddling in those pools and under those fountains. When it gets really warm, we really enjoy these fountains, and little children go and paddle and have a lovely time. Alright, we've got to go the way we came.
There's Thames River. There's a dome up there. I think that's St. Paul's Cathedral, I think.
The dome is rather like, I shouldn't be saying this, I should be selling it to everybody, but I am being honest, it's rather like a huge trade fair in an enormous tent.
A little capsule.
That's really what it's all like.
They hold 24 people, there's 32
I think you can do, and it costs £20, you know, per ticket to go to the dome.
There's Big Ben, and there's Parliament building. Parliament. There's Big Ben. We're here at 5 minutes after 12. River with all the boats on it.
That's a wheel from here.
Yeah.
They call it Millennium Wheel.
Okay, now you say what you want to say.
It takes a half hour to go around, and there's 24 people, Don told you, and each glass enclosed.
Yes. More buildings over there. That all
Split today as well. You have your headphones. You have.
Harrods Limited. This is Harrods department store. A block long or more. Park, and these are flowers in Hyde Park. St. James statue. This is what I saw in '53 when I was over here. And it's right across the street from Buckingham Palace.
You say you were here in '53?
Yep, I did. And St. James, right? This is the gate that goes into the Guards Museum. A lot of gold on them. They're gold colored. I don't know if they're gold, but they're gold colored. This is Buckingham Palace now. The sun not in the right spot, but maybe we'll get it. I'll take the length of it, and then I'll go back and pull it in so the shadows ain't so good, so bad. There's the gate. Now that you've seen more of it, I'll take more of it with the sun on it. Is the door to Buckingham Palace. The main door. And over here are the guards standing there. They used to be outside this gate, or outside this fence, but they're not anymore. There's some more guards. See the little booth that they got? Carol, you see the little booth that they got?
Yeah, that's where they change.
That's where they stand, but that used to be outside this wall, this fence. There was only two. It was in 1953 when I was here. October, November, and December is when I saw it. When the guards were outside the gate, the fence. Well, it's now from a different angle, and the sun ain't shining on it. We're over in Green Park. There's people laying in the park.
80 or 80
The battery
today,
is starting to blink.
It's almost 80 today, and that's...
This is where Shirley and Virgil's going away party was from the park, but there wasn't very many people there, so they didn't even need it. It's in the Tower of London now. We're going in to see the jewels, crown jewels. There's an ivy-colored wall and that. We got an hour to see everything. This is looking out our window for a hotel. I don't think I took any of this because it was getting, the sun was going to hit on it too much. That's a little marina down here. The battery is starting to blink, but she ain't blinking yet. So. And I'm going to try to kill it. See if I can get the other way. Here, there's some more of the marina. picture of our wonderful luggage that just came, only a day late, about a day and a half late. It didn't make it on the plane with us Friday night or Thursday night, so we didn't get it till late this afternoon. Saturday. It's only here about 10 minutes, and it's 6:30 in the evening now, so.
This is the countryside of England, going from London towards Dover. And then we're going to get on a ferry.
Castle.
Over the hillsides as well for its defence.
Dover Castle, maybe.
Dover Castle.
1066.
And you've been staying opposite the Tower of London. You should be familiar with what its architecture, because it was built around the same kind of time.
Look at it there, it's big.
Now we're coming down into the... And
There's the White Cliff.
There's the White Cliffs of Dover. Take it, Carol.
boarding
Going
card
to the-
and the shopping voucher as
the-
you're getting off.
On the ferry here.
But if you can just stay put where you are just for a second.
Here are the White Cliffs of Dover now.
Right here! Give me a moment. You got a tougher to go out. Ah! You're busy, Daggy.
We're going to get on the ferry here. White Cliffs of Dover again now. Now we're on a ferry and we're moving. There's the castle that we saw before, sitting on top of the cliff. I can stand still here. It's patterned after the Tower of London. There. There's the castle. I'm trying to get the White Cliffs. I'm sorry I'm staggering around, but that's the way it is. The wind is blowing us down.
Actually, a very good reason for that.
We're in France
it's simply
now.
because the way the system worked in the old days, if a farmer had a boy, brilliant, he could be put to work, he'd earn money, he was an asset.
We're headed towards Belgium.
If the farmer had a girl, then she was a complete utter waste of space, as my father will tell you.
And it's,
So,
they
what
grow
they had
sugar
to do, as
beets a
soon as
lot
the farmer
to
learned that he
feed
had
their
a daughter,
animals.
he
That drives
come
out
back
of road
to
as we
him
do
and he
now.
would plant a line of
England, the only
poplars
one
around
that
his
was wrong,
property
different.
because it takes up many lands away. We're going to cut into Belgium in a few minutes.
Power lines.
We've got yours ones up going into Belgium. Only possible at the moment, but which is hugely embarrassing, believe me. Who are wrecking the whole country because of we've managed to avoid that one. And the idea, do you want the Canadian dollar? No. So,
We're going to be coming into Dunkirk, where the evacuation of Dunkirk in World War II. I don't know if I get a picture of it or not. Of the report.
Divide by 8, multiply by 5, correct?
Well, we went across the English Channel, though, on the ferry from White Cliffs of Dover. That was the English Channel we crossed into Calais, France. We're in France right now. We're going on our way to Belgium. I might have before we were in Belgium, France. I might not have. I might have said Belgium. We're not in Belgium yet.
so you've changed countries.
We just got Belgium, and I don't know what we got. We're now in Belgium. Same road. I don't think I got the blue sign. Something along the road. It looks like a farm. We don't know.
But I mean, that's crazy. You know, you're adults. You don't need to. Where you're sitting now, just work out where you're going tomorrow. So if you're here,
with a windmill.
You've turned the corner, missed one.
Another windmill. I get a better picture of this one. If the buses quit going by in front of the trucks.
They really do take care of them. They've got lovely flowers outside, like the one just there, and then car parked on the drawbridge. And that's not a drawbridge, is it? I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean.
This is Amsterdam. On the water.
The canals in Amsterdam, they have 175 kilometres of canals within the city centre. And you would think that canals, because they don't say, the canals in Amsterdam are 3 metres deep. The locals will tell you that is a lie. And they get quite out of control.
Bicycle roads for the bicycles.
Oh, yeah, I see now.
Bicycles, these little ones down here. They even got a bicycle on it.
Here's a canal down here. High there. I had it too high.
And we've now come off the river, and this is actually part of the canal system that we're going along.
There's bicycle stoplights. These are all
I think that should be worshipped.
the bicycles here. Probably as many bicycles there are cars.
April 1950 at 19th Sad Square. Now coming down into or towards the main part of the town. And the way Amsterdam has actually been built, it's almost like a spider's web with the dam at one end of it, and then sort of like concentric circles with streets passing over them, and that's how the city was actually designed. So we're going right the way down with the main streets at the moment, and you'll notice that there's canals dissecting the road at various intervals. This here, and that means Prince's Canal, and then you get a little bit further down.
People going to and from.
Okay, here we go. It's certainly bustling here at the moment.
Here's a canal, Carol.
This is one of the main,
a canal.
Again, main streets down. This is the Rokin that we're going down now. We, if we're really good, can knock these forget him later. Royal Palace. The Royal Palace is not lived in by the royal family. They have palace. Here we go. It's an obelisk. That's the national monument to the people who died in the various wars Holland has been involved in. And inside it, ahead of us, when we come around the square, you'll see it a little bit more closely. But ahead of us, and there looks to be a lot of football supporters out there. Yeah, it's because it's nice weather, and there's a lot of football people here because the Euro, whatever it is they're playing, is taking place both in Holland and in Belgium, unfortunately for the Belgians. The more red light district down on your left-hand side, down those little streets down there. And look at the way the houses are built. They've all got little cranes at the top because that is the only way you get furniture up to the top floors. Because the stairs literally are too narrow. They just would not work otherwise.
Church over there.
I didn't expect them to look like this.
I don't know what church it is.
To them.
There's some houses over there. Completely different.
All in a row, next to each other.
They all look alike.
There's an ostrich in there.
Yeah, there's an ostrich there.
I don't think they're native to the Netherlands somehow.
Take it.
Up them. And that's a traditional Dutch step gable roof. That's a very traditional Dutch style that they tend to build with.
Step gable.
Step gable, yeah. A yeah, the village. And although it looks very boring at the moment, when we stop the coach, you can actually see out into the IJsselmeer. The little sailboats out there. They still have a fishing fleet here, but it catches freshwater fish now rather than sea fish because there's no real way out for them. And all the little houses down on your right hand side, all surrounded by their own little canals and gardens.
Hey. Where is this?
Aren't they supposed to be on the other side?
Oh, here's a lady.
I would think they're supposed to be.
Oh yeah, look on the right, look at this lady.
Oh.
She's got not a full traditional dress, but she was...
Look at a little boy on there.
I really fancy having one of these little houses along here, because they are glorious. And then I think, yeah, that's okay until it gets to November and the storms come in.
All the sailboats out there.
And they'll come round with the drinks, and then, what was I going to say? Here's the cow anyway, just here on the right. And then we'll give you a time, when it looks like we've nearly finished, we'll give you a time to be back on the bus. And then those of you that want to can have a little wander around before you come back onto the bus. Either I'm drunk or that house is very wonky in front of us. That has a serious problem. Yeah. But isn't that good?
Oh my God.
Like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
This was here. Oh, this is where we ate. We're eating stuff. Eating in the night or something. Huh?
They have a Dutch supper.
What? This is the Dutch village and another one. Look at that group standing in line.
This is in that Dutch restaurant. They have a delicious supper. That's the tour director, Amanda. The bus drivers. There's one. Listen, Donna.
The coach drivers do the worst. Surprisingly.
This is all our group.
Nobody's selling it. It doesn't move the real people.
And this is the waitress. Let me see here. Lost her.
Yeah, they stick it back in.
There's one of them. Right there.
These guys are
This is the town we just ate in.
Hurry up, they're turning.
I'm turning, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, you're lost.
There's a windmill coming here, I don't know if I'll get it.
Yeah, sheep.
Yep, but I don't see it. Here it's coming.
Maybe in the old town to live in.
What's it? The retirement.
What happened to it? There it is.
Past these because
There it is, behind the tree. There it is.
Saw that. We saw sheep shearing,
I
but
don't see the sun.
So it looked like.
And the canal runs side of the road. There's a traffic coming in across, coming into town, into Amsterdam. We're going the other way. This is the Zuider Zee. It used to be the Zuider Zee. Now it's a lake. It's a freshwater lake now. It's 19 miles long now we're traveling on.
There's a little place a bit further down here where we're going to have a bit of a stop. Now, we're stopping here because there isn't an awful lot of choice. It's not ideal. It's fairly small, but it does have places where you can get photographs from. It has a little coffee shop, a little sort of cafe.
This is the North Sea now, or Zee as they say, North Zee. There's a fishing boat over there. This is salt water.
Across the motorway.
Another fishing boat. I'll go around here. I'm not going that way because I'm looking into the sun. I'll take it down this way. This is a dike we're on. Came across this. We're going. Matter of fact, there's our bus. And this used to be Zuider Zee. It's now a freshwater lake, but they put a 19-mile dike across it. A dike is like a levee to us in Illinois, along the Mississippi River. This might be the middle boy sticking his finger in the dike, but he's putting a block there like, we don't know what's happening. But it sounds like it's a good thing to us. This is the other side of the dike, and this is saltwater. This was Zuider Zee.
Oh, that one's going awful slow.
There's some sticky uppies sticking out here, as Amanda says. They're sailboats, but she calls them sticky uppies.
The bridge is swinging in front of you.
That's much better than
And it's doing it on the other side as well.
They cross, it swings crossways.
Wondered how you could take it to that.
Sticky uppie is moving now. And there's a catamaran. That little sticky uppie. See, there's a bunch of them going to go through while they got the bridge turned now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15.
The bridge is turning.
Well, see, the other one is putting up.
The other one ain't through yet.
There we go. Spin around.
See, they're all putting their sails up.
Come on. Get around there.
Yeah. What's your experience on?
This is a canal.
Channel marker.
But see, it's just like John said. Wait, I won't say anything. That's right. That thing.
Truly black tulip. So that's something they're still working on. You don't actually see many tulip fields around. Although they produce about 4 million bulbs, there's only about 28,000.
Wait a minute, where are we?
Over here. Straight,
Yeah, I can't
straight
see.
up. shit off in
I think your hair isn't wet. I don't know. Never mind. It's gone. I can't see it.
Yeah,
It's going to be Vermeer.
have a look left. See the fountain here? The first spire left from the fountain, this is the town hall. And over there is shopping and very exclusive. And you look at, left hand side here, the White House. This is a Hotel Four Seasons.
You get a picture?
Well, we will pass this again, so you will see it again.
Go ahead.
But now you see this from remote.
Okay.
And when you look at the roofs around the lake, they are either green or brown. So brown, that's new copper. Green is old copper. The pollution. No, this is. No, this is just for fun. This is a gift from Shanghai. Yeah, this was a Chinese boat. You saw that this was a drum bomb. And have a look right here. Deck chair. So just put.
No, I've never been to it's a gorgeous city. It really is splendid.
There's park any which way.
There's a park around the lake. On the other side, the park is more attractive than here. There's one. Yeah, and one fun or least away all toilets. And very just talk about ancient cities. I mean, Hamburg. Look at this and look at these. Cities like Rothenburg up the Tauber, for instance, close to Frankfurt, off the streets, and etc.
I see it once in a while.
And last World War, Hamburg was bombed to. You will see it by night. Have a look right here. This is the best hotel in town. This one or the Atlantic. So you just can argue about this. Those are very, very inclusive. Yep. Shops are, at the moment, they are erecting a tiny little festival here on the right hand side. So this is the right hand side. You can read fashion and tools here. So it's, they have everything to show up here. The only good hotel is this one. This is a real hotel here on the right hand side, Hotel Monopole. Other hotels are hotels by the hour. Here on the right hand side, hotel, this one here. And this, but it's very mixed. Left, you see the mast here. Yeah, a very good restaurant with dinner and dance here left hand side. But I mean, if you here return one day, don't go into these Blue Night and Moulin Rouge, etc. These are tourist traps. Not the right side. The right side is just where shops are open. And everything still is past.
Shops.
Yeah. See on the right hand side, police station. Yeah, left hand side is an old vessel with a 3 masts. This is a museum ship. The vessel is more than 103 years old. And behind this is another vessel, but in white and remote. This is also a museum ship. And straight ahead, yeah, we have no sight really here to the Elbe River, but when we turn right, then we will have it. This is a landing stage where a lot of bus companies bringing the tourists here to the landing stage, and from here you start a harbor cruise.
Oh, this is that harbor cruise.
Shipyard. Here's a Caesar crane. Earlier, they no chance to stay here for a night. A big container ship leaves Hamburg after for a week or so.
Oh yeah, way out there.
Where's the airport, Carol?
Way out there where the lights blink. Way out.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah.
And when you just look around, you see Hamburg is a very green city. So especially when you look to the airport, in front is the town's park.
That's the airport out there.
Green area. But now you clearly can see from above when you look down all these houses mostly were bombed, so all this is new.
Oh, really?
And Hamburg from north to south, 50 kilometers, and from east to west, 50 kilometers. So that's the whole area.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Okay, 1942 was that?
Sorry?
Take it.
1942?
In 43. 12.
What is the sea level of Hamburg?
Yeah.
Out now.
What is?
Let's go to the east and have a look to the lake.
Bungee jumping. Oh, good
Yeah.
Lord.
This platform here we just passed, this is for bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping.
In weekends,
Oh.
the weekends they do bungee jumping. Later we go down into the park here. That was an earlier cemetery from 300 years ago. Before,
see the
80
fountains.
years ago, they exchanged this area from a cemetery 100 years ago.
There's the lake.
Inside of this is the highest building in the town. This
There is a fountain.
Radisson SAS Hotel. SAS stands for Sexy Airlines. Very realistic.
Green.
Remote, you see it on the right side, the long stretched river. This is remote right. This is the Elbe River. Later, when we have done west from here, yes, we have marshland and flatlands, and it could be just 1, 2, 3 meters.
There's where the circus is, American Circus.
Furthermore, left and right you see water. This is the River Elbe, and the River Elbe is going from east to west, so it's remote right. This is west, there you see just a remote
I guess that's a suspension bridge. I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh, I can see. So that's 6 miles.
No den här och den här singeln landet.
This is right up
Şuradan. Burada.
for
Şimdi.
centuries.
Ama arkasında böyle
Look to the brown
Okay.
main church in Hamburg, and just behind this is St. Michael, and behind that on the right hand side you see a ghetto hall. This is since 6 years, so this is here. And everything which is, let me say, thrown back.
There, raid shelter here during the Second World War. And over here is a ruined church. Right
Down
there
below, right
is a ruin from World War II. It's ruined, but they left it there as a memorial. I don't want to get in the sun, but we're looking into the sun.
So just look this way. Just look this way.
Train.
The west end of the city.
There's the tower we were up in. It's 136 meters high. This is a mountain thing in Hamburg, Germany now. At night, after we came down from the tower.
is a beautiful building. This is the town hall, city hall. Spire way up there. This is in Hamburg. Coming back through the city. A lot of gold and copper roofs, black railing. This is part of the river. There's a lock like. There's little shops. You have swans down here. Lots of them looking for food.
I thought that was just in England.
Carol. Carol.
These are churches in square in Lübeck, Germany. Not far out of Hamburg.
I'll get the other church right away.
There's the steeples anyway. All behind it. We'll walk down here and get a little more.
Yeah, I'm going to get these tables and that out here in the square. Looks like there's flowers. They sell flowers there. And then here's tables. Again, it's like a little courtyard. This whole thing is. There's a tourist standing there, rooting around in her purse. It's supposed to be the city hall. You don't know if we're in the front or the back, but that's part of the square. Yeah. Just tables all around. There's the front of the city hall. That way. Take some more of that. Here I'm trying to get this church, but I almost got to stand and lay on my back to get it.
Almost.
There's the front door, and I can't get the front door because of the street
Is that the front
sign.
door? I think we're on the wrong side.
Okay, maybe I'll. I don't know what I've got. Church, I was trying to get where I was standing below it. And here it is now. And there's that other steeple from that other place, the city hall or whatever it is.
This is the old entrance to the city behind this bus here. That brick.
It has a moat around it, Carol?
Huh?
Does the town have a moat around it?
Yes. She
Has
said
a
it was
moat.
a walled city, but that's not.
It's not walled
There's a
city,
moat
it's
around
a moated
either a
city,
river
I
or
guess.
They said it's a port here. An
A large
port.
port. There's a little girl went by.
To be on video.
Yeah, she went by and she said hello, but I didn't have her on yet.
Put her hand up.
This is just downtown Lubbock.
How you doing?
Hello,
Hey.
how you be?
All right, thanks.
There's some church steeples over there. Or some steeples, we don't know if they're church or what. There's like a steeple and everything. We finally got around to see the front of the Rathaus, which is City Hall, which I had before, but I didn't know what it was. But that's it. I can't get no further away out in the store window. But I'll show you a Rathaus. This is, I don't know what sea this is we're looking at, but we're going to cross something.
No, she didn't have us marked today.
We're going to go over, we're coming into Putnam, and we're going to Hut Garden.
Now we're going.
Spell it now.
How do you pronounce that? We're going to go to Puttgarden and cross the Belt, B-A-E-L-T, to Denmark. There's the, oh, that's pretty colors. Pretty colors of water.
Okay, I'm at the bridge right now. Where's the water?
On the right.
Okay, pre-color water.
Pronounce that BAL belt.
There. Different color waters. And here's dock. Fishing harbor.
There's the water.
There's some wind generators over there. Called a wind farm. Lost them. There they are. Big wind propeller. We see them out on the west coast of the United States. The west in California we saw them already. Area we're going over on. There's the White X windmill. This is Denmark now. Doesn't look much different than Germany or Belgium did.
A lot of agriculture, a lot of flat land, a lot of fishermen.
There's that windmill going away over there. I have to cross one. The water area.
There's an RV park.
Carol's showing me an RV park that's coming by right
by the water.
there.
On the river.
Guess we're by it.
I guess that's a river. What body of water is this?
I don't know. Pretty color. The long bridge.
If you walk down it for about a mile and a bit,
City Hall.
then you end up coming to our hotel.
I'm not showing that. I wanted to know what the square was.
I did. I didn't think I wanted to take all that stuff. I know. And maybe I should have taken it right here. But I guess I'll share.
Bank.
For those of you that don't want to walk too much tonight, there are benches all over Tivoli. There's plenty of places to sit.
We're in Tivoli Garden now. Well, where we're supposed to be. In Copenhagen, or Copenhagen, wherever you want to call it. We're in Tivoli Gardens. Fountain, and right there's the thing I had. There's the fountain in the garden. There behind it. Looks like it's raining, but it's not. It's just the fountain. It's supposed to be big band music. Come down.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? I bet that's more fun than a barrel of monkeys restaurant. So it says, and this is the restaurant there. Big old ship. The tower, I think the bell just rang. I didn't get it in time, so there it is. And then here's another tower. And here's another tower up there. There's the dogwood trees, Carol said. The fountains. Some more little fountains. The back of the ship. Front's on the other end, the bow's on the other end. Be duck houses. There's a duck. There's a house.
And there's their church.
Get your
school.
finger in.
There's their church or school.
Yeah, there's a church. Here's yellow roses. It ain't even Texas. Pretty flowers out in there. Whatever they are.
It's like bougainvillea.
That's what it looks like. As if I know. Pretty rose.
Ja, dit hoor je.
The white rose. There's a vine growing up a light. The hall with all the lights on it. That's a tower. That's the one I got before.
To Tivoli Gardens. We came at a different way. It's pretty. Lots of flowers, lots of restaurants, rides. This is in Copenhagen, Denmark, yeah. They call it Copenhagen.
It's a pretty building here in the garden. Building here in the garden. I don't think. I would think that building will light up, but it may not. Looks like lights going up and down to me. There's a fountain or a little pool.
Je bist gewoon aan je knieën. Die zijn allemaal. Ik kan niet terrassen.
Those lights went on the, I don't think they were on the lower part a minute ago. But here's some pretty flowers. Over there, some yellow ones. walking along the waterfront now. I don't run into a post or something. I'll be all right. Big ship over there. Fountain. In case you can't tell. The fountain.
All those ships will come in at 9 o'clock and tie up behind your hotel again. Look over here, this is
There's a big ship over there.
Italian-American called Pomodoro.
In home in the wintertime. Not there now.
Fell in love with this Frenchman. A dreadful joke started that our princess, as she was in those days, you guessed it, went to London, kissed the frog and turned into a prince.
This is in Copenhagen now.
We now have a Prince Henry. His course is not
That's
king.
true.
So they've got two boys. The oldest is 32, and then there's a younger one, 31. The older one, the Crown Prince, he's a bit, well, he's a bit of a whiz kid. He loves a thing that's dangerous. He's been in the military for 10 years or more. He's been a frogman, and then he is now in SWAT, terrorist takeover. They call it SWAT.
Guard marching back and forth.
Into helicopters and all this. And then in January this year, he went to Greenland. Greenland's part of Denmark, yeah? And it's more or less uninhabited in the north. It's just isolated. Can you hear me okay? Built their own dog sledges and trained their own dogs. And they went off, these 6 men, 3,000 kilometers.
The Capitol building, I guess. Dome. The one end of him, so I guess I'll get the other end now. I don't know who he is. They both are thin. No. There's one coming. There's one coming in here. That's a ferry like we came over on. Leaving now. There's a cruise ship going out now. It's going to Oslo. Norway from here. There's a little mermaid. Carol wants me to get the feet. I don't think it's going to come out. Too dark.
He did. What do you call this then?
What do you call it, Carol?
Tatting. Well, no. What do you call it?
Bobbing
Bobbing lace. Bobbing lace. That's a very old tradition that the Danish people did. See, it looks kind of like tatting, like Anoni used to do.
Beautiful. That's his napkin rings.
Oh,
She keeps taking those over.
Oh, a set.
$10.
That boat. The sailboat. What it's doing. Carol, I didn't know what it was. Another boat. There's a linden tree.
Supposedly name came from.
If we see any more of these,
Midsummer Eve is
Proof that
celebrated
was.
tremendously here. If the weather's
I
good,
see
we
it
sit
though.
all night down at the beach.
thatched roof, right? I don't know if I saw
Fly
it.
too fast.
There's a thatched roof coming if I can get it.
There's one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. There's a thatched roof. On the thatched roof back there, there's wood over the top and that holds the ridge down. That's what, there's another one right there.
Take reeds out of the water, and they do it by hand on the step ladder.
One.
I said
thatched roof.
Looks like
I don't know, babe. It's
Mr.
got
Chapel's beef.
thatched roof coming up. I don't know if I got it or not.
there's another one. I'd like to get one. We go too fast. There's one.
Thatched roof.
A lot of them there.
Well, I'm trying to get them. We don't go by too fast.
See there, if you see that, sticks like them, they're putting
Castle. We going to that castle, Carol?
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, we're going by it. I don't know if we're going in.
I don't want to buy it.
Swedish.
I think it's going to come in, but that's Sweden over there. Try the Baltic Sea, I guess. I don't know. There's boats out. We're at the castle now. And up here, get up on top, there's gun emplacement.
Sweden across, did you say?
Yeah,
And Baltic Sea to the right, open sea to the left.
okay.
These are bunkers in front of us.
There's the Baltic Sea. It's a big ship.
Ferry.
Yeah. And this is open sea out here. And
And there's bunkers.
these are bunkers from that the Germans put here, right, Carol?
Swedes, I believe. Swedes came over.
Oh.
And
Who?
now if they try dynamite, it would mess up the bottom of it.
Who came over?
Swedes?
Oh. The Swedes came over. There's a castle from a distance. If you can see the difference in the color, copper roofs, right there, that's new. And this is 20 years to get that color. There's the moat. There. Brand new copper going up on the roof. Real shiny. Three stages of copper, brand new. Older. And 20 years older.
This is the summer home of the Queen of Denmark. Called Palace of Peace.
Oh well, that's a nice summer home.
King's Frederick, yeah. Go on.
But to get real antlers on.
Yeah.
Looks like.
This is a hall in the castle, or in the, whatever it is.
It started off 500 years ago, given from Denmark as a sign of respect or honour. Like that to impress the neighbours, you have to hang it in this church wherever you live in the world.
That is the pulpit. And here's, sorry. That's the altar.
Some of them moved out into the attics. The attics here are full of shoes. Could you move in a bit, because we're still...
Ceiling. The ceiling. She looks like now the Queen. That's the canal here now. Boat.
Sit.
Oh. He's turning it around and getting it out of here.
Can't go any farther because here comes the sightseeing boat.
There comes the other one. The canal boat, like. That's the canal. From the other end where I took the other ones.
Finding out how much the boat was.
Oh, okay. Restaurants along here. We're on the other side now from where we just ate.
They're really restaurants, most of them. I guess they live upstairs. I don't know.
There's one we ate in right there.
Delicious.
Do your deal. We'll leave you on the bus. If you want to stay on the bus, that's fine. If you sort of want to get off and go up to the washroom, come back again, sit on the bus, no problem. But this bus cannot be left on its own. It gets lonely.
No, on the side of the boat is
Sweden.
Sweden.
Coming out.
It's gonna come out.
Oh, look at that. Just
Right, how mild it is.
Piece of pastry, and I had Pepsi, and Carly bought the pastry, and the restaurant stopped. This is Sweden now we're in, on our way to Stockholm. The lake over here, I don't know if I'll see it or not.
You thought, but I didn't.
And it's out that way.
We had so much time on our hands.
This, well, I almost had a picture. There I've got a picture of Stockholm. Not Stockholm. Yeah, Stockholm. Huh?
Stockholm, Sweden.
Yeah. Coming around there. The bridge. Houses. City Hall.
these roadworks.
City Hall with a...
Because although it's a bit of a hold up now, it's not too bad. You come at the wrong time and it is a nightmare. And they've been doing them for about 2 years. But they,
This is part of Stockholm. The river.
So what you see now is Island of
Hall. Onion Dome. There. And there.
Or that ought to be
Yeah, you're afraid to carry an extra one
It's in the bag, Don.
inside the City Hall.
1911.
This is where the Nobel Prizes are given. Or the Nobel Prizes, not the Peace Prize.
Blue and see the light coming from above. You really get a feeling of not even being inside the building. It's like there's no ceiling. It's supposed to be very much like a Renaissance, Italian Renaissance. So why don't you do more? Well, the intention
Maybe the floor is in it. There's one time I want to take a picture of the floor. Sometimes I get it without even wanting it. This is the hall. I think where they give out the Nobel Prizes.
It's mosaic. Looks like mosaic.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's called
See it?
gold room.
See it?
It's mosaic, it looks like. And little bitty pieces of gold and color.
That's the way the walls are, real small mosaic tile. When you back away from it, that's what that was. Above the windows are all concaved in there. I don't know what I can get down here. Oh, I can get it here.
Beautiful room.
I can get that over there. They cut the king's head off because I forgot that they had a bench down here that's, see, it's about 2 foot high. Well, that really messed up his head when they brought it down. Dome, but I think I had it from the other side, but here the sun's hitting it more.
Yes, the Swedes are the most alcoholic. Well, that's if you live in Copenhagen and see those Swedes coming over drinking. But we live near Lake Mälaren. Well, Lake.
Okay, there's where we just were, the City Hall. And I'm going around here. I think I did this from out in front of the City Hall, but it's a different angle. There's the bridge down there. There's a view of the whole thing now. Very pretty.
Everyone gets their picture taken with this. I haven't yet.
How about that interview yesterday?
Well, I took that from the other side.
Either. There's a crown up on top of City Hall. I didn't have that before. There's a bell.
Buildings in the church and this brown building on the right-hand side, the former apartment building. Well, they're all different governmental offices and institutions and so on. We're on the bridge, that's lock. There's the lock. Oh, they're waiting to get out the boats. So now they're going to go into the lock, these boats we're seeing on the right-hand side. And they're going to be lowered 1 meter, 3 feet. They go in there. They have a shutter behind them. Water pours out into the Baltic. And for 400 years we've had a lock here. And this is the Baltic on the left-hand side.
We hit a ball.
And the Baltic, right in this bay, is not very salty because of that amount of fresh water constantly pouring out. And then in Stockholm, the sun sets at 10:30 and the sun rises at 2.
That is third or show?
Well, it's sticking her head nowhere.
See now.
24,000 islands.
The harbor. Bringing on around. The amusement park over there. There's an island out in the middle. There's ships. Where'd they go? There's a ship, a boat, another boat.
The boat's going out because it's midsummer, midsummer day, midsummer.
Okay, keep going.
They do Maypole and they go out to their country homes.
The ships do the boat. You got to.
Going out to Baltic Sea. This is the Baltic Sea.
The midsummer, what? Midsummer?
Midsummer day, midsummer weekend.
Okay. That's pretty. Oh, they went in last night. We've been in a tower in Hamburg. We didn't go in this one. Boats are coming out for the weekend.
Beautiful.
Going out. It's going way out now.
Art, culture.
I don't know if I got this.
It's a bit of Bohemian island, as well as a guide and the Nobel Prize winner. We've been talking a lot about them, but they stay in the Crown.
There's Parliament.
Large
It's pretty building.
Underneath us now, to the left.
This is the old town of Stockholm, and now they're cafes. On the outside again. See a hotel, I guess. Flowers up.
We just came out of that alleyway, like. We just came up through there. So like these are 17th century buildings, Carol said. And these little things are like initials. I think they're anchor rods. I think they hold the building together. But it's my imagination. That's the palace from the back, I guess. Here's the palace. I don't know how this one guard can fire all these cannons, but that's him there.
Oh, I see. No. You don't need exact change if you want.
At McDonald's, we saw you. We saw you, dog. Yeah, they're quarter pounder.
Royal Drama Theatre. This is the national scene. It was built the end of the 90s. Stage director, film director, and I got in mind. Ingmar Bergman. 82 years.
Bunch of boats.
Little mast, the Maison mast, was 160 feet, 52 meters high.
These are boats.
So now what they're showing is the ship as it would be in winter quarters.
Something important. What that is, I ain't gonna get it.
Garden Park, the former Royal Hunting Park.
Ship that sunk, it didn't even get out of the harbor. They put a third deck on top of it, and it capsized. I dumped it upside down, and it went only 500 yards or meters or something like that. Capsized, and it was 300 years under the water. And they took it out, and they cleaned it up. A model of a shipbuilding yard. There you can see they're putting stuff down. There's that. And there's the ship going together. That's pretty neat. A nice little thing. That's way up there. This is the ship. There's the rudder.
And Lord Mayor, he needed this to be a transport ship to take soldiers to all the wars we were involved in 3 different wars.
The King wanted 2 gun decks instead of 1, so it didn't sail.
The stern now. See how big it is? It's enormous.
Actually, I was going to say they get better rather than stop status.
Float. They were designed for one, and he added an extra one. He wanted to have the biggest one. It went out and sunk. Design on the rear stern of the ship.
Lots of superstitions lived in our society. 17th century person ever need to accommodate so different like today. Major
On the original cars. And you can see they had portholes here.
This is a Triton, and he has been made
Triton.
with a bishop's hat on.
Triton with the bishop's hat.
The war was on in Europe.
Let's see if I can get it all together. I don't think it's going to come out too well. Some of the deck. This is a model of it. Where it was supposed to look. It's a thatched roof that I was trying to get so good in.
The farm inside is furnished like it was
In Denmark, and I didn't
of
make
the
it.
19th century.
Oh, here it is now.
Because we are
Good
here on
picture.
a very, very special day.
Thanks, Squidgy. Excuse me, you're
Can you get anything?
I got the kids.
That's it.
I
Follow
don't
them to the
think
maypole.
so.
Follow them to the
Maypole
Yes,
now.
now, listen carefully, that you'll have 20 minutes here. The crowd will spread out, so less crowded than we've done. If you're going to that house, I would like us to meet right here, by this house, 2:30, 20 minutes.
Alltså vi tar en liten ackord på vägen. Den är snart uppe lite sådär. Kommer det? Men det är färdigt. Nu då? Nu ska det väl hela vägen. Då kör vi nu. Satsa här.
Up on that front now. That's a huge boss.
Tower coming up here like a restaurant. If we ever turn, there it is.
To confuse the issue, the river in the town.
There it is, right there. That's a water tower with a restaurant on it. The castle in Oreboro, or something like that. Sweden.
Purple and white.
I'm going to get them.
Did you get them? Did you get them?
No, I don't know if I got them or not. It went by so fast. Recording?
Yes. This is the area in Norway now. We're in Norway. And it's beautiful. Farmland and trees and lakes I didn't take. A lot of looping along the road.
Isn't that impressive?
Yes.
And I'm not really into modern art, but I think that's wonderful. Like in Norway, about the Birkebeiners. And as we go up to Lillehammer, they reckon that to teach a child to ski at a very early age is actually a way to teach them how to...
There's the Olympic ski jumps. From 94, I ain't got it no more, but I'm telling you.
In flowers from here.
See them there now.
It looks
green
totally
one is what they
different
do
when we
in the
get up to
summertime.
it.
Land on that plastic grass.
Okay.
Something, not this particular
That's
ski
from
jump, there is a ski
1994
jump.
Olympic. Waterfall, it's just a little ditch, drainage ditch running over. It's kind of pretty. The intersection in Lillehammer, Norway.
Look at that fog out of the mountain up behind it.
Okay, I'm getting a fog up in the mountain behind us. In front of us now, but it says Lillehammer. And over here is the thing of the Olympics when they had it. The Olympic tart, the gray ice cream cone. It's from up on top by the ski jump, looking down at Lillehammer. Very pretty. Jump, and right there where the 136 is, that's the longest jump.
There's the Olympic rings up there.
Yeah, there's the Olympic rings. Plastic side, the summer practice thing.
They wet down.
Wet down, just like they had in Calgary. We got videos of that.
And then the
What?
then there's the ski lift on this side. And then
Yeah, ski lift goes up or down too.
Houses in the trees.
Birds and the bees. Pretty out there. Got it. It's a road across the river.
Sort of entertainment thing.
Church, a stave church here in Lom, Norway. We're going to go in it after a while, so I probably won't take much in. Take the picture outside. Up on top, there's a lot of carving stuff.
Oh, the stave church, did you say?
Yeah. Where the carvings go?
Yes.
There, that's what she's talking about.
It's a Christian church, but it has Viking
Stuff on it.
things on it, and I guess that's those things they'll explain.
There's one down there.
We should have brought the umbrella.
One there, travel trailers. The display at the thing, at the summer thing. Some sort, I don't know what kind. This is a waterfall, or just coming down over the rock right by this church now in Rome. Look at this. Lom, Norway. This is a little town we stopped. This is Lom. We stopped here and went to the church, and then we ate baked pastry for lunch, and had a cappuccino, whatever it is, however you pronounce it. And we're going to go on to Geiranger from here, but we're going to have some more pictures.
Scandinavian map,
roof,
you'll see roads like Geiranger and various other ones.
You mean the height of it from bottom to top? That's a glacier up there. There's a waterfall.
Yeah.
All the way down. What a gorge they had to cut out.
Isn't that fantastic?
Big waterfall. There it is. Got it. That fall on the river. We're following. It's really coming down there. Look at the other side where it's going away from us. It was coming out below the bridge. Look how blue it looks there. Coming on down. Going on down that way. I'll go down a little further. Going down again. It's going over another one right there. I'm not going down any further. Really pretty. Down a little further anyhow. Really bouncing through there. I don't know if I got that way up there. I think I did, but anyhow, there it is again.
It's about 2,500
Lake with the
feet-ish.
snow around it now.
Yeah, above sea level.
Now, is that a glacier because it's blue over there?
Probably.
Where?
Over there. It looks kind of...
Oh yeah, it probably is a glacier.
Might be a glacier.
Oh, the water. When you have a big tall iceberg, 2/3 are below the water. And
you know what troll?
Lake. this.
that.
No, I can't get it there.
You can't get how thick it is.
Give it, take this over.
Carol, over there. And that's the drift behind her. There's a road we're going
For
down.
those of you coming with us when we go on the other bus, I'll show you the road in a few minutes that we're going to take, and we're going to have a lovely day. We're going to go out about 9 o'clock, toddle along, get on a ferry, drive along a hang.
There's a switch back there.
Yeah, you're on the list for the wake-up call because they just put it through as a book. If you don't want it, then if you go to reception and tell them that you don't want the wake-up call.
There's
big
the houses. They
waterfall.
look kind of vacated, don't they?
The waterfall.
Huh? They look a little
Where'd that
vacated.
waterfall go? There's the waterfall. Big waterfall.
Here, oh, it goes all the way down here.
It's way up there.
Look at that overhang there by that fall. Oh, it's
An old mountain farm.
barely seen.
I don't know if I got it or not. There's Guy Ranger. And there's 2 cruise ships in. That's Guy Ranger. We're going out on a fjord tomorrow. Very pretty. See up mountains, see the snow and everything. I'm trying to get a picture of a little stream down. There it
That's
is.
our hotel.
And
See the campground down there?
yeah, I saw the campground. I brought
Right
it in
on
once.
the
I don't know.
fjord.
Yeah.
Fjord.
There's a campground on the fjord. And our hotel's supposed to be overlooking it. That might be it there. We don't know. But it could be. I don't see any other hotel there. What I would call a hotel. And there's this little stream. I'm trying to get this little stream coming up the line here. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. And it comes up below us here. Carol's got her sleeve. There. But I moved it. I guess that's it.
They're taking the people in those little boats. Did you see that?
There's the water now. I found it. The waterfall over there. We're looking out from the lounge. We're outside, but on the patio light. There's a cruise ship. There's the other cruise ship that I had before. There's waterfalls coming down the mountain. I'll take this one down, and then I'll go up and take this one down.